I wanted to show this to y'all as to how well the bucket feeder is working, and maybe I should say how well it's working or lack thereof. But maybe if you can see underneath there, the black-headed one, she was just working. But what I've done is I don't feel like they're eating out of this thing at all, and so I've taken a couple handfuls of food and put it on the ledge there so they see it. And I'm hoping that will teach them that, hey, if I stick my head in a little bit further, I'll get all the food I want. You can see they're definitely exploring it. I didn't get my camera started fast enough because there's about 2 or 3 of them that were all around that feeder hole over there working away at it. But I didn't see any of them actually stick their head all the way in to the point that I thought they were actually getting a whole lot to eat. So I think maybe this neck is just a bit long. I'd imagine if I cut this in half here and took a similar bit off of the sleeve inside there, and made that basically an inch less, I think that would make a huge difference. I think the birds maybe are a little bit scared to stick their head down inside that hole to go looking for food. But I'm hoping, that they'll take to it. The thing is, I've still got to fill the other feeder up because the little birds need it to eat. Look at that. That's part of a butternut squash that was rotten that I threw in here, and they have hollowed it out, which is good. I'm glad to see they're eating, But like I said, see, she's sitting there, the black-headed one. She's sitting there working on the stuff that's on the edge, but they won't stick their head all the way in. And the little ones are still too small to use this feeder at all, so I'm still having to fill up the hanging feeder for them for right now. And I think that the bigger Americanas are then just being lazy and that they're going to the littler feeder as well and just draining it because it's easier than this one. So it might just be a kind of a waiting game that until the little birds are big enough to use this big feeder that I just have to let them keep using that little feeder. Or, I'm not real sure right now, but like I said, I just want to show y'all with it kind of in action. They're trying to use it, they're trying to figure it out, but the level in it's staying pretty steady enough to the point that I don't think they're eating out of this thing on on any sort of a regular basis. So there you go. There's a good one eating. She's decided she's not scared of him, but again, you can see she's not sticking her head all the way in there. She's just picking up the stuff, the easy pickings, so to speak, on the front edge. So like I said, hopefully if they work at it enough, they start to learn that this is a source of food that they want, then maybe they'll get more brave and they'll stick their head in there further. I'm not sure, but I think for a long time there, it was just sitting on the ground and it was too low, obviously. And then even sitting up on 2x4s, it was too low. And so now it sits up on 4x4s and then 2x4s, and that seems to be at a little bit more of a comfortable height that the birds can put their heads in there. It might still be even just a hair too low. I mean, she's kind of bending her head down to get in there, but like I said, I don't want to ramble too much longer. I just wanted to kind of tell you guys a few things and show you how it was working or not working, but I hope they'll figure it out. That's my sincere hopes, that they'll get braver and they'll figure it out. So we'll just have to see. But that's all for now. See ya.